Howdy, y'all. Back today to continue the long-awaited wrap-up to my September the 11th, 2001 adventure. I'm not even sure what part of the video, or I should say what part number video this is. Excuse me. Ginger ale. But I know we left off Thursday, the dinner cruise, that amazing, life-altering event, truly. The dinner cruise on Lake Erie. So, Friday was the last full day of this excursion, Friday the 14th, and mercifully the morning and afternoon wasn't too bad. It was I'm looking at my itinerary here, and it was a free day to either just relax at the hotel, or we had a shuttle bus going to and from a local shopping mall with a food court, and anyone that wanted to go to the mall and go shopping or get some food at the food court and all that could do that. So we spent hours and hours doing this, shuttling people back and forth on the bus. Rather uneventful, if not pleasant. But by this time my nerves were just so fried that all I could think about was getting home the next day, and I was literally counting the minutes. There was one event at this mall. Can't have a day without a little bit of drama. But it was just a two-level mall, and I had one particular group, and we were waiting for. We were on the second floor, and we were going to take the elevator down. The elevator ding, doors open. Some of our folks come piling out. Well, a bunch of people just kind of go rushing into the elevator. Excuse me, ginger ale again. They go rushing into the elevator, and there must have been about 14 people on this elevator. I said, whoa, we can't do this. There's a weight limit. The elevator can't handle all this weight, and somebody's got to come out of there and wait for the next one. And somebody said, "Come on, John, let's just go." And even the staff that was with another part of the group standing there with me said, "I'll go ahead. You're only going down. It would be worse if you were coming up with that many people, but you're only going down, so you'll be all right." Screw it. Got on the damn elevator. Went down to the bottom floor. Poof. And the doors didn't open. What the hell? And of course, we're all packed in there like sardines, And I actually went to the back of the elevator and just kind of reached up and pushed the button. There was a couple of people all around me. We're in there like this. The doors don't open. Someone says, what's going on?" I said, "Hold on a second." So I pushed the button, the door open button. Nothing happened. Now, folks, I am extremely claustrophobic. So it was hard enough, the 4-second descent from one floor to the next. That was hard enough in this sardine type condition. But when those doors didn't open, I just burst out into this cold sweat, and I closed my eyes, just thinking the doors are going to open any moment. Everything's going to be fine. And, trying to just like talk myself out of this flat out panic attack kind of thing. And then obviously 2 seconds later it kicked in with one of the members because she screamed, "We're all going to die!" And I said, "No, we're not going to die." I, got a grip on the situation. "No, we're not going to die. Everyone just relax." And I didn't know what to do other than they had a little telephone in there. And I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. I don't hold much hope for someone actually being on the other end of the line. But I kid you not, pulled that little phone out of there and said, pushed the button, and someone answered. I said, "Hi, this is John, and we're with the special needs group, and we're stuck in an elevator. The elevator number 4. "Okay, John, we'll get it straightened out." I told him the doors wouldn't open. We're down at the ground floor, but the doors wouldn't open. So I hung that phone up, and all I could do at that point, I just kind of, in order to maintain myself, I knelt down on one knee right there in that corner, just barely hanging on. And then just it seemed like a few minutes, but it may have only been 1 or 2 minutes. Poof, the doors opened. Oh, thank God. Okay. I don't remember much else about the day. People had lunch at the food court. Some people had lunch back at the hotel. Didn't matter to me where the hell they ate. I was just ready to go home. But that night, we left the hotel on the bus at 5:15, headed for Six Flags Over Texas in Cleveland. And it was bitter cold. Windy and bitter cold. Oh boy, for September, my God. Lake Erie or no Lake Erie, those were some cold September breezes, man, let me tell you. We get to Six Flags Over Texas, and evidently, after a week of the city of Cleveland being shut down, evidently everyone decided to come out again. It was Friday night, and everyone decided, okay, the initial shock of 9/11 had worn off, and now everyone was ready to come out again. And boy, did they ever, because I think every person in Ohio was at Six Flags Over Texas that night. Now, folks, I went to a Rolling Stones concert and had 84,000 people in attendance, and I kid you not, there were double this many people in Six Flags Over Texas that night. I'm not even kidding. So we get our folks in Six Flags. Kathy goes, my director goes to check in, and everyone's just trying to keep their groups together. People are, how those crowds are. People are just in and out. It's just crazy, and we're just trying to keep our groups together. We're off to the side a little bit, but still, it was just a crazy amount of people in there. Kathy calls me on the walkie and says, "John, we got a big problem. They're not recognizing our Six Flags money. They don't have it in their system. Keep the groups together. Stay where you are. I'll get it resolved, and I'll call you when we're good to go." Like, holy shit. Now, I personally had ordered, I forget how many thousands of dollars of Six Flags money that I had ordered and sent the check out for, and got the confirmation and got there were little tickets for convenience use, and you can use them for anything: food, rides, souvenirs, anything. Really makes life simple for special needs groups in particular. Anyway, their system wasn't recognizing our money. Shit, okay. All right, everyone, let's calm down. Kathy's got a little bit of an issue, but she's gonna get it resolved. Everyone just stay with us here, and we'll be out hitting the rides any moment now. And I heard my little nemesis from a couple of days before, that little girl that I didn't know that was bitching about me and Elsie. She said, "Oh, these damn Aurora Club staff, they don't know what they're doing." Okay, all right, that's it. Everybody just calm down. It's going to be all right. I knew I shouldn't have come on this trip. This is stupid. I want to ride some rides. Now look, and I was on edge, folks. My nervous system had just about had enough now. And so I said to the girl, I said, "Look, get a grip on yourself. You're going to stay. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to stay here with us until we are able to go. I'm not going to tell you again." She started up again. "This is stupid. I want to go ride rides." And my one staffer, Elsie, God rest her soul, she was a good friend of mine. She said, "Now look, you better listen to John. He doesn't play. John doesn't play." I said, "That's right, John doesn't play." And I said, "If you act up one more time, I'm taking you out of here." She said, "Oh, this damn staff." "Come here." I took that girl by the arm and I said, "Elsie, please, Elsie, Janet, Debbie, please watch my group." And we started walking out of that park. She shook her arm away from me and she was, doing this out in front of me. She was only about 4.5 inches tall anyway. She's walking out in front of me, and I really didn't even know what I was going to do with her, because I hadn't planned for this little scenario. But thank God, as we were headed out, our bus driver, his name was Reed. Reed was coming in. He had just gotten the bus parked and everything, and he was just coming. Oh, I said, "Oh, thank God." I said, Reed, you got to do me a favor here, man." I said, "This young lady does not want to get with the program here tonight. She needs to be taken out of this park. Would you mind just sitting with her on the bus as a personal favor to me? I know it's asking a lot. Maybe you wanted to enjoy yourself in the park tonight, and sorry about that, but she needs to go." And he just said, "Sure, John, that's no problem." So out of the park we go, and we're walking out across that parking lot, and that wind was blowing, and it was frigid. He opens up the bus. We climb onto the bus. It's all cozy and warm and everything, right? He said, "Yeah, John, no problem. I'll just put in a movie and we'll watch a movie." I was like, "Great, fabulous. Reed, I owe you, buddy." And it's got this wonderful mood lighting and everything, and it was so quiet and warm. And as I was stepping down out of the bus, I said, "Now, I want you to think about why you're here. This isn't what I did. This is what you did." She said, "Oh, shut your ugly mouth and get out of here." I said, "Okay, fine, I'm going." And I crack myself up to this day. And I turned down and I walked down the steps, and I stopped and I turned back around and stepped back up, and I said, "Oh, and if it's any consolation to you, I would do anything to trade places with you right now." So off the bus I went back into the park. I'll stop it there. because I don't want a half-hour long video or something. But I'll stop it here, and then I'll come back for to finish off this night. I'll be right back, folks. Bye-bye.